There are people who chase success, and then there are people who dedicate their entire lives to changing the lives of others. Sonam Wangchuk belongs to the second kind. A mechanical engineering graduate from NIT Srinagar, he had every opportunity to build a comfortable, high-paying corporate career, but he chose something far more difficult. He chose service over success. Together with his brother and 4 young volunteers, he founded SECMOL, the student educational and cultural movement of Ladakh. His mission was extraordinary, not to educate the toppers, but to give a second chance to those whom society had already labeled as failures. Students who had failed examinations, dropped out of school, and had almost given up on their life. At SECMOL, they were not judged by mark sheets. They were taught to believe in themselves. They learned practical skills, sustainable living, and vocational training, an education that prepared them not just for exams but for life. And instead of spending crores building new schools, Sonam Wangchuk transformed existing government schools. His model was so successful that nearly 33 villages adopted it as their own mission. One man's dream became an entire region's movement. In 1994, he launched Operation New Hope with a vision, an initiative that united teachers, parents, students, and the government to completely transform Ladakh's education system. More than 1,000 teachers and volunteers were trained. For this extraordinary contribution, he received a prestigious Governor's Medal from Jammu and Kashmir government in 1996. But he didn't stop there. He built a residential school like any other, a school that inspired the one portrayed in the movie Three Idiots, an eco-friendly campus powered by solar energy. Buildings designed to stay warm even in the freezing Himalayan winters, place where innovation met nature. His ideas later evolved into solar earth homes, changing the way sustainable architecture was viewed across the world. In 2005, the Government of India appointed him to the National Governing Council for Elementary Education. His ideas crossed borders, helping shape educational reforms in Nepal and Bhutan as well. Then came another revolutionary idea, the Ice Stupa project. Instead of letting precious glacial water go waste, he found a way to store it as giant ice towers during winter and release it during the dry summer months when farmers needed it the most. An idea so brilliant that even Switzerland adopted it. The world applauded. The awards followed. The Global Award for Sustainable Architecture, Padma Shri Award, the prestigious Ramon Magsaysay Award, honors that recognized a lifetime devoted to humanity. In 2017, he founded the Himalayan Institute of Alternatives Ladakh to prove that education should create problem solvers and not just degree holders. In 2021, he designed solar heated tents to protect Indian soldiers serving in the harshest mountain conditions. Once again, innovation was serving humanity. And then came 2024, not for personal gain, not for power, but for the people of Ladakh. He sat on a 21-day hunger strike. He walked from Leh to Delhi peacefully, silently, demanding institutional safeguards and environmental protection for his homeland. He was detained during the protest and later released without any reason. Yet his voice remained calm. His resolve remained unshaken. His cause has found support from celebrities to public figures. But beyond celebrities, this is not about politics. This is about listening to a citizen who has spent his entire life giving back to the society. And perhaps the greatest question is not why was he fasting? The real question is, are we listening?